actually and and the match was way too easy to call. It was it was it was Matanza winning. And then it was Havoc versus versus uh versus Dr. Wagner Jr. Um, where where the winner would pick the stipulation for the match last week between Masquerade Sagrada and Famous B. Havoc won, and he picked uh, the match where the fans are where the believers are 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 literally involved, which is a believers backlash match, which should be a very awesome match, and then and then and then the main event was Rey Mysterio versus versus Chavo, where the loser would leave Lucha Underground forever. Rey Mysterio won, and so Chavo will never ever be in the Lucha Underground again. But as far as I know. And then for NXT, uh, it was taped uh, from a show they did in 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 uh, in California, where the first match was supposed to be uh, supposed to be was supposed to be the revival versus DIY which is Tommaso Ciampa and Johnny Gargano. Um, but but the but the, but the 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 revival actually had to forfeit the match because apparently uh, Dash Wilder was injured, which he wasn't injured. He was he was faking it uh, because that's what a heel does, and so Johnny Gargano and Chip are on their way to the um uh they're on their way right now. They're on their way to to the to the to the semifinals. And then the main event was 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 TJ Perkins and and Kutabushi uh uh versus Sanity, and Sanity won, but not without help um or interference, I should say, uh, uh, Premier Young and Nikki Cross. So 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 DIY um will join uh uh Trinity these in the semifinals. And then for the sub book, uh, run them at the par where where Clay had shot uh, a, 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 a tank uh, of uh, of of propane and everything just went boom and exploded. A lot of bodies, uh, a a a a a a lot of bodies of flesh and 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 shrapnel flew everywhere. Um, but the good thing is that Tom, Alice, Clay, um, uh, uh, the uh, the uh, the professor and the student uh, they only suffered minor injuries, and then and then and then uh, uh, um, and then and then uh, and then we fast forward to where they're asleep, and then they hear and then they hear uh, sh- and then they hear shots going off. I'm outside, and they wonder what it is. Uh, there are sounds coming outside, and one of them and and Thomas saying, uh, get get the guns, get the guns, and yeah, that's where I left off. So I will not review t tomorrow, uh, be- because I can't see it uh, uh, uh tonight, uh, but 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 because my friend whom I watch it with him, I was going to a a wrestling show, so I can't hang out with them. But I will uh, be sure to see you guys on Monday when I review the health article. So see you guys then. Bye.